What does it mean to be homeless?
So when you're homeless, it legally means that you don't have an accommodation that you feel safe in, or you can stay in, or you have. So what you would do is that you would approach the council for support, and that could be through your personal advisor or through the district and borough that would help you with finding accommodation that's suitable for you.
So it's more than just not having a roof over your head.
Exactly. So not having a roof over your head can be deemed as homelessness, but also if you don't feel safe, or it's something that you can't afford, or your accommodation is coming to an end, then that would also mean that you are potentially at risk of homelessness.
What can the council do if I'm homeless as a care leaver?
So they will speak to you and talk to you about all the options that they can provide in finding you suitable accommodation. They will have a legal duty to do an assessment over 56 days where they'll look at all options available to you. As your care leaver, you will be protected at a certain age in relation to finding accommodation and providing emergency accommodation. So that could be through something like a hostel, that could be through temporary accommodation. But in the long run, they will try and look at options such as private rental, whether they have a duty to accommodate you in more suitable accommodation.
Does this mean that the council will automatically give me a place to live?
Not exactly. They will be looking at the situation as to why you are homeless. And what they'll do is they'll do an assessment, which usually lasts about 56 days. They will then identify whether they have a duty to continue to accommodate you or not accommodate you with suitable accommodation. They will speak to your personal advisor or your social worker, and they will look at your pathway plan to look at what was the plan for your accommodation for now, but also for the future.
What's the process like?
Usually what will happen is that you will approach your local borough or council and say that you're homeless. Or you can speak to your personal advisor if you feel that you need some support with that. They will then have a look at what your situation is like, generally pull in information from your pathway plan, but also having a discussion with you and your personal advisor about the next steps. They will then assess you and identify what support you need, and generally they will potentially try and find you emergency accommodation or temporary accommodation, and looking towards the future of what kind of accommodation you may need in the future.
That sounds like a lot, but it's good to know there's help.
Yeah, I think it's really important to remember to stay calm and not worry. You have a lot of support around you, and your personal advisor or social worker will be there to support you. The council do have a duty to provide you accommodation, or at least look at the options available to you so that you can eventually be housed. Keep calm, that is the message. We are here to support you, and any worries, please do speak to your personal advisor or social worker because they will be there to help you.